Assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel. Let's see how we can calculate the trunking filling capacity factor. So every trunking there's a factor called fill capacity factor, and also each wire have factor. So if you go to the Google, so you type GI trunking filling factor. So this TLC electrical supplies, they have provided some data here. So you can use this data. This is IEC standard as per. So you see here, this one is type of conductor, solids standard, and then conductor, the wire size. So this is 1.5 and 2.5, 4 mm, 6 mm. The factor in the conduit. So this is the factor, this wire factor, and factor for trunking is different. And this is another type of factor of trunking. The thermostatic insulation is a little different. So let's see how to calculate the uh, filling factor. So if you go down, this is cable factor, and if you go more down, this is conduit factor. Let's say I am using 225 mm conduit. So these are the meters, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as per the meter between the box, and the factor will be changed. So let's go to the last one, 10 meter, or let's go for the 4 meter. So 25 mm we have 514 fill factor for conduit. So this between boxes meaning pull box. Okay, so 514. Let's go for the calculator. So if you go to the calculator, so this is 514. Let's type 514 divided by, if we are using 4 mm wire, let's go for the 4 mm. So factor in the conduit, 4 mm is 43. So divided by 43. So how many wire we can run? Around 11. So forget about the point. Around 11 wire we can run, but we cannot take like that also. It will be very tight. So if I have 514, I have to multiply this 1.7. So if I multiply 0.7 meaning 70%, the 30% remain 30% will be spare. Thus we have to keep some space. So it will be 359. So divided by 43. That meaning I can run 8 wires. So if you take sockets, normally we are for the sockets. If it's a ring circuit, mostly we run 6 wires. So one neutral, one phase, one earthing. So it will be double ring up and down. So it becomes 6 wire. So almost here 8 wires. So if you go with the 20, and let's check 20, how much? Let's go for the 20. So this is 20, 286. It's 286. So let's go 286. So I will multiply 0.7. So the 30% spare will go. Then divide by 43. So you cannot take 6 wire as per the filling factor. So if you want to take 6 wire, you have to go with the 25. So this 20 mostly we use for the light. So it can be go for 5. The spare will be reduced. If you have 3 circuit, 3 phase, 1 neutral, meaning 4 wires, and 1 earth 5. So it's almost 4.6. So maximum 3 switches. So 3 phase can be come. So if we go to the trunking, let's go down. So trunking we have many. So let's go with 100 by 100, 4252. The filling factor for the with the wire 4 mm. So this is 4 is 58. Sorry, up factor 4 mm 16.6. So it's a big different. Okay, 16.6. So 4252, 4252. Okay, cancel. 4 2 why 2 type 4 2 5 2. Okay, into 0.7. So 30% gone divided by 16.6. So you can run 180, 179 wires. It's meaning if I divide it by 3, almost 59 wires. You can run around 10 circuit. Sorry, 59 circuit you can run. So each circuit 3 wires, so 59 circuit, 100 by 100 trunking. So this is how we calculate, but how we will mention in the drawing. Okay, I have made one Excel sheet as per that data. So I have wire 4 mm and 2.5 mm. So let's go with the 6 mm also. So let's go to the Google. So 6 mm, 6 mm, yes, 21.2. So 6 mm, okay. The filling factor, how much? 21.2, 21.2. So 2.5 how much? 12.6. So this one is 16.6. Okay, so this is total. So what I did, so I have, let's say 4 mm 30 wire. So let's say this one 30 wire I have, and this one I have 50 wire. So I multiple with the factor, so I have 1936. Okay, so what I did, I took this 1936 here. This is total wire factor, so let's calculate. Let's color yellow. So how much spare I have? So this one showing 54% spare I have. So I need only 30%. So how this one 54% become? So I calculate this one. Okay. So I minus this particular total wire factor with the using trunking factor. This trunking 100 by 100, 4252 factor I took from here. 4252. Okay. So what I did, I minus from this minus this. So how much I get? 2316. This one. So I calculate. Okay, or maybe different blue color. So from this, maybe let's make green color. Okay, now 236. What I did, I divided this 2316 this data with the actual trunking factor. So I have 0.54. If I multiple into 100, it will become 54%. So this is the 54% spare I have. So what you will do in your drawing, you have to copy this one, and obviously this one you have to put trunking factor. You can put this copy total trunking factor. So this is the trunking factor. You will put this one, copy this one. So we don't need this one, we can even keep somewhere here. So you can put other factor also if you want. So I will go here. So let's copy this. So you can put it like this if you want. Okay. So this all should be somewhere here. Okay. So this one I don't need anymore. So let's make this one as a table. Okay. So some of this size we don't use. So actually this one we don't need. So 50 we use, this one we don't use this one, everything. So most of them we don't use, but I don't know, in Qatar we don't use, but I don't know other country. So I have 54 space. So this trunking factor 4252, that means this one. So do I can you go for the lesser one? Let's say 1037. Okay. So how I will check this one is enough or not? So this one, you know how I took this one. Okay. I minus this one from here and I took it here. Okay. So what I have to do, this one, so if I double click, you see here 4252. So let's move down and to this one and let's say enter. It's going with the minus, so I cannot use 50/50. So double click again. So let's go for 75 by 100. Yeah, so I can go with the 75 by 100. This is how we calculate the trunking, what size of trunking I have to use, how to select the trunking, and how to check the filling factor. So there's let's go to the AutoCAD again. Now I have 100 by 100 trunking here. Okay, let's say like this. So I have wire, how much wire? I have this much wire. Okay, so let's make this one little bigger. I have this much wire. Now after 10 meter, so let's say the full building I have 50 meter, but after 10 meter my wires are getting low, half of this. So 30 becoming 15, this 30 becoming 15, and this 50 becoming 25. But the trunking size is 100 by 100. Trunking size I am using 100 by 100. Okay, so let's make bigger. Do I need same trunking up to balance 40 meters? So this is only 10 meter. I have another 40 meter. That building total wide it's, let's say the final circuit, the final end of trunking is 50 meter. But after 10 meter, my wires are getting down up to 50%. So still I have to use 100 by 100? No. No need. No, useless. So what size I can use? So let's go with this one 15. So 15 and 25. Okay. So now before I use, I will double click this one. So before I use this, okay. So the before one, that means 100, when it is 130, this 130 and this 150. Okay, I use 50 per person. So let's consider like that. Now after 10 meter, it's becoming 15, 15, 25. So what size I can use? So you don't need to use full trunk, you can reduce it. So how to check? So you will go 15, again 15, again this one 25, or how many coming you can put it. So this is 77% it's going. So I can double click this one. So let's check with the 50 by 50. So it's not enough. 50 by 50 is not enough. Okay. So just double click. Let's go 100 by 50. So this one 100 by 50 is almost enough. Okay. So it's because it is 26%, it's 30%, is almost little closer. So I can go with the 26%. Okay. And the trunking size will be 50 by 100. So what I have to do in this one, so I will make a reducer. The trunking will be like this, and it will reduce like this. So I have to copy the data, this one, and put it here, the wire capacity. Then big. Anyhow, you have to put the, how did you calculate this one? So total trunking factor is 2091. So here you have to put this data. Okay, trunking size or trunking factor. So this one come maybe up. So this one is proposed trunking, or you can put like this. Let's say you will put it here, proposed trunking size, or you put as you like. It's depend how you want to present your work. So total wire factor, or you can put calculated total wire factor, calculated total wire factor. So you can make this merge. Then spare, calculated spare, you can put like this. Let's move this one, calculated spare. And yeah, total factor, you don't need to go to trunking, total factor. And this one you can put it like this, one table. If you want to change in some other way, you can change it, and you will put it this one here, or you can check this one. So like this, something like this. Okay, when you are making the drawing, let's make look well. So this is for studying purpose I am showing. So calculated total wire factor 968, calculated spare 76, and total factor 2091, and proposed trunking size. If you want to do it another way, you can choose it. So this is how we calculate this trunking. So you will put same here. So this is the way, or if you can prepare in a better way, you can make it, but the system is like this. Okay, if you want to put this one, not only this, so you can copy this one better. So not only wire, so they will know everything. So paste here. Control B. I think got copy. Control C. Control V. Okay. So same size. So you will know how many wires is here and what is the factor and total factor. So calculated total factor, calculated spare this much, and total factor this one, meaning total of this, and proposed trunking 50 by 100. So you can calculate the trunking, how much you want, the branch, blah blah blah, too many things. I hope you understand. So some consultant require this, some consultant that will, some designer put same size in everywhere. So I hope you understand. If you not subscribe my channel so we can learn together. Inshallah, I will meet you in my next video. Take care. Bye.